Hey guys, welcome to today's FiveFreakinFriends video. This week we're talking about our summer favourites. So, let me just start off by saying that my interpretation of this was generally like YouTubers that do makeup videos and they're like, oh, this is my favourite nail varnish that I bought today or something like that. That was my interpretation. So, with that in mind, this is the way I'm going to make my video. I'm going to talk about my favourite things about this summer. That's probably the best way to go about this. These are not in order of favouritism, by the way. The first thing that comes to mind anyway is The Fault in Our Stars, the book and the movie, so both of which were big this summer. Obviously, I bought Shan the book this summer. She's currently reading that. And we went and saw the film. I've actually seen the film twice now because me and Shannon went to see it, and then I brought my sister. It is my favourite movie basically this summer because basically, as I said to Shannon at the end of the movie, I never say this about a movie, but it was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The story was so touching, and the way it was shown on screen was fantastic. I mean, it's very hard to show true chemistry on screen when you know that the two actors are not in any way romantically connected, and it felt real. And I think it was down to the fact that the two main actors used, were both kind of unknown. You know, they'd starred in things before, only in small roles, but very unknown, and I think that's where the connection came from, the chemistry came from, and you were looking at them as if you were looking at a real couple who have come together through an illness they both have. I had to go see it with my girlfriend, and it was a movie we'd been looking forward to for a number of months, and it came out in the summer, and that's what we did, and it just made it even better than it already was. And just the combination of being there with Shannon and seeing such a beautiful movie, it just was one of the highlights of this summer for me. Other than that, recently I went to Leopardstown Racehorse, which is a horse racing racecourse, and obviously I've spoken in a previous video about the animal rights in kind of entertainment purposes, so basically using animals for sport for us to observe. And I had never been horse racing at the time, but since then I have been horse racing. I've gone to the race course and I've seen horse racing and stuff. I went with Shannon. It was pretty epic. I've never seen it properly. Like, I've seen bits on TV and stuff, but it's an entirely different thing when you're there. And it was highly enjoyable, and one of my favourite things to do. It's exhilarating when you're like, I want this horse to win. Maybe you didn't put any money down, but you're just like, yeah, if I was to pick, it would be this one. And then you hear all the hundreds of people surrounding you screaming for one horse to win, and it was really fun. But on top of that, I went to my first ever outdoor concert after all the races. The Stunning, which is one of our most famous bands, they did an hour and 20-minute gig after. So obviously I went to that, and it was phenomenal. One of the best concerts I've ever been to. Absolutely amazing. And obviously I got to experience and enjoy that with Shannon, and she loved it as well, and that was brilliant. That was one of the highlights this summer so far, because I've never been horse racing, I've never been to an outdoor concert. I loved the horse racing, I loved the concert, Shannon loved it all. What is there not to love about it? It was one of my favourite things to do this summer. Also, something I have never done, but I have done, and this was only in the past 2 days. I have had sushi. Now, I don't eat fish, but me and Shannon had talked about going to get sushi at some point. Spoke about to do that over the summer, and I had sushi, and let it be said, it was one of the most favourite things I've done this summer. Because it was surprisingly nice. I was very surprised it would be so nice, and yet it was, and I really did love it. I'm surprised for a start because I don't eat fish, but I loved it because you know, it's something that Shannon likes to eat, and, you know, she's been saying to me before we should go and get it, but, you know, she's aware I don't eat fish, but we gave it a go. Well, I mean, I gave it a go. I mean, she obviously eats sushi because she's had it before. And, you know, it was really nice. It was definitely one of my favourite things to do, because I got to do something that Shannon organised. You know, it was her idea to go. That's why it was one of my favourite things, because it's something that I didn't decide upon, and it's something I'd never done before, and it was really, really nice. And you know, it was one of my favourite things to do this summer. I'm not someone that's gone and bought books this summer. I'm not someone that's gone and bought movies this summer. I'm not someone that's gone and bought cosmetics or makeup or anything. You know, I took this topic this week of your summer favourites in possibly a different sense than anyone else on the channel has taken it as. What really has made my summer so far, and will continue to, is Shannon. Getting to enjoy the summer with Shannon, getting to experience what I'm experiencing with Shannon, getting to do everything with Shannon, my girlfriend, if I haven't already made that obvious. Getting to do all that with her is my all-time favourite of this summer. Getting to do everything with her and just getting to spend it with her. I know that might sound cheesy and all that stuff, but it's the truth. I'm going to finish off for today. As always, we'll leave the forum open so you guys can drop a comment down below just telling us what your summer favourites are for this year. Of course, down the comment section below you can also tell us of any topics that you may want us to talk about. You never know, we might pick it. Enjoy everyone that is after me, check back on everyone that has come before me, and I shall see you next Wednesday. See you guys later.